Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Cricket 24 challenges. It has been a while since we've done one, but finally we've got something worthy of our time, and it is Australia, who absolutely smashed the power play world record the other day off the back of Travis Head, who hit 80 off 25 balls, which means we're going to try to break that record, which I've got it on the screen now. It says 6 overs, obviously, that's the power play time, and we need to make 113 runs with only 1 wicket lost. So that is the challenge. Can we get to it today? Should be short boundaries. Obviously, we want to bat first because that's the whole point, which is good. We've won the toss. So we can give this challenge a red hot crack. Let's see how we go. Now, normally with these challenges, I use the other angle for the camera, but today we're going to use the main camera angle because when you need to bat and score lots of runs, that's what we're going to do. And you need Travis Head. Because it seems like all these challenges I've done, he has been the guy to do it all. Now, we expect short boundaries pretty much everywhere. So let's just get onto any of this. And that's 4. Missed time, but 4. Good start. Now, previously, in some of the Sunrisers Hyderabad challenges, I adjusted the shot power to give us a little bit extra. Today, we haven't done that. We've stuck with our epic difficulty, and we're going to see if that can carry us through. Of course, if you're doing the math, around about, what, 16, 17, 18 runs and over required. There's 6. This is a good start. And the good news is, it is all power play. This challenge is only power play. 18.8, to be exact, is the required rate. That's where we are with ourselves today. That's a top edge. Potentially a chance. Fielder won't stop it. 4 more for Trav Head. I actually think this will be quite an easy challenge relative to some of the other ones we've done, just purely because it's just power play. So it's a lot lower risk. That's pulled away and could be 6. There it is. 25 off the first. We needed that. We needed a good strong start. With the ball at the other end, Jake Fraser-McGurk, just 1 from 1. He's going to have to contribute here as well. Can't let Trav Head do all the work. Oh, yes. Stand and deliver shot. 6. It's too full. And it's right in the slot for Fraser-McGurk again. And over the offside. 6 again. 3 to start the over. This is powerful hitting. Just to give you an indication of where I am at the moment. None for 43. Australia weren't there until halfway through the 4th over. So we are absolutely cruising right now. That'll just be 4. But at the end of the 3rd over, Australia were actually 1 for 38, which is insane that they then spent the next 3 overs absolutely pummeling it, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, another 6. The last 3 overs of the power play, Australia made 75 runs in it, in this particular challenge. I mean, it wasn't a challenge, it was a real game of cricket, but that is absurd. So if we don't make 75 in 3 overs, then that's a major disappointment. Being on early. Head can't get it away. Okay, maybe it's a big game on. I'm actually surprised at how well I've started this, given it is the first attempt. Oh, leading edge, almost back to the bowler. Along the ground, it's just a single. Gee, this is a very, very good over from Scotland. Maybe Fraser-McGurk can hit with the spin over the offside. Or down the ground will work as well. 1 bounce 4. So what I'm actually not going to do here is I'm not going to break Australia's 75 runs across 3 overs. Disappointing because that's absurd hitting. 75 in 3 overs. I'm going to end up here on about, what, 60-ish? Right back closer to square. That's straight to the man. Fraser-McGurk's out, which also means I can't afford to lose another wicket. But it also brings Mitch Marsh in, who is unbelievably good at this game they call cricket. Mattingly with the ball. It's short, it's pulled, it's all the way. So straight at the end of the 4th over, we're on 57. We've just passed that. It's in the air and out. So, that's it. Done. Challenge failed. Didn't get there 1 down. Got to start again. And we started to get a little bit of hitting form with Fraser-McGurk here in the long sleeves. Don't see that too often in limited overs, but he loves to pull it off. There's a 4. Oh, yes. Have some of that for 4 more runs. Just 14 off the first. Nowhere near as good as where we were last time. Maybe because this man wasn't on strike. He starts his innings with a 6. 2 full, 2 straight. 2 big down the ground from head. 2 runs the ball. Oh, and he's out. And he's out. So that puts a spanner in the works. Now on strike. And he might have given us the end of the innings. On to the next. We gotta go again. We gotta go again. Now, this time around, we've changed one thing, which is Scotland's opening bowler. It was actually McMullen in the real thing. So we've made that move to put him on with the new ball. So we should have closer to the realistic start. Fraser McGurk finds the boundary. Oh, straight through the bowler. Will be 4 again. Here I was thinking, I'm only going to have to bat 6 overs. It's not going to be too difficult. Take me at least 3 goes. And each time, I've struggled at stages. There's another 4. So I suppose it is a world record for a reason. Does make it a challenge. That's a better shot. Yeah, and beautiful. It's another boundary to finish off. 22 from the first. We love that. Wheel into bowl. Wheel to the boundary. Instead, we go fine. Woo, over third. It is going to be another boundary. None for 41 off 2. The slow going ones. That's along the ground. Should be 4 more. Change things up as the 50 comes up in 2.4 overs. Also, Travis Head did equal the fastest T20 International 50 by an Australian as he gets himself out here. Okay. Australia were actually at quite a similar score. They had a little bit of extra time to do it. That's in the air. There's a cry of catch. It's taken. Oh, not again. We have to go again. Before we attempt this for a 4th time, I just want to say there was one point in the match, or in the power play to be exact, where Australia hit 14 consecutive boundaries between the end of the 4th over and the end of the 6th over. So the last 2 balls of the 4th over, the entire 5th over, the entire 6th over, 14 consecutive boundaries. That is an unbelievable streak. Fraser McGurk gets us off the mark, probably with just a 2. Or can they come back for 3? It's risky. They're going to do it. The hardest bit about this challenge is actually the not losing 2 wickets. And Travis Head has hit 6. Because it's all well and good hitting the ball. You can do it easily with 10 batsmen. But with just the 2 potential slip-ups. And again. And again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Now for 25 off the first. That's mistimed. But it is 4. Oh, mistimed. Fielder coming in. He's got the catch. Australia lose that wicket. We didn't want to. But look, I'll at least say it's semi-realistic. It's Fraser McGurk going in for cheaply. 1 for 29. And it does give us 2 very highly rated batsmen to be able to achieve this with. Although I have got them both out in the last couple of games. So maybe not quite as easy as I'm thinking. That's better. Much better. Full toss. Slashed. All the way, I think. And it is 6. Come on, this is the run. I believe this is the run. That's got to be a wide. It is a wide. For Australia, they'll be the 2 guys who do it for me. But I also believe I'm still behind the rate. 18.8, which I think is exactly where we need to be. And a nice 6. Right over the sight screen. Again, 4. There's been, what, 22 from the over with the ball to come. Make it 28. From over number 3, it's 1 for 63. Travis Head, I think that's 48 from 10. That previous record was 50 in 17 balls. If Travis Head hit his half century in 16? Or did he hit it in 17? Not quite sure. There's a chance. But it's 6. Actually, no, he's hit it in 17 balls. He equaled Australia's fastest T20 International 50. That's right. Didn't break the record. Mitchell Marsh. He's starting to find a bit of a groove now as well. Back-to-back sixes. And we bring up the 75 mark in 3.3 overs. Again, we couldn't hit 75 in that 3-over stretch like Australia did. That's just the 4, I think. That is the half-century partnership between Marsh and Head. Over already worth 16. We're once again on track. That's 6 again. Up to 22 from the over. That is on the roof and out of here. 1 for 85. Ball to come in the 4th over. Oh, it was in the air. I was a bit worried for a moment. Score to the boundary. 1 for 89 off 4 overs. We are flying, but obviously we cannot afford to make a mistake. And spinner comes on here at a critical time. A run. So we're still we're still ahead of where Australia were at the end of the 5th over. Oh, has he got enough on it? There's a man out there. It is 6. 50 for Head. That'll break Australia's T20 international record. 7 6s, 3 4s. Gets it in 12 balls. Geez, and there's no protection now down there. Down the ground. So Head can afford a missed time. It's 6 anyway. 100 is up. And we only need, what, 12 more runs? Actually close. We could do it with an over to spare, you know. Oh, leg sided doesn't beat the gap. Oh, and again, it doesn't get through. So the spin. Things tricky here. Now remember, to actually win the challenge, we probably need to get to 114, not 113. Take the 1. Give Head the strike back. Means we just need 2 6s. 12 runs off the last. And it's going to be Jasper Davidson with the ball. All the very best to you, young lad. And he goes. First ball for 4. 8 more for Australia. I could do it the non-risky way and just 2s, hit the 1s. No, we go for it. 6. So we're 1 away from tying what Australia did. We're 2 away from beating it. I mean, Head's actually not going to quite beat his record of what he did. That's because the game's not over yet. There it is. A big 4. 1 for 116 in 5.3 overs. So we do beat what Australia managed to achieve in that chase. It all sort of went a bit downhill from there. I think they lost 2 wickets in the next over before, you know, going on to win in 9.3 overs with a score of 156. And another 6 is going to suffice. Love that. 85 from 21. I think Head hit 80 off 25, so I've even beaten what he's done. And we're going to finish the over with another boundary. So we get there with ease. 130 off the power play. What an achievement. 100-run partnership as well. Hugely done. That's it. That's the challenge. All done. Completo, finisho, namasteo. And yeah, the challenge was finished. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Australia do it. And I do it. If you want to see another challenge, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.